Aquarius, it's Nick and Nala growling over here, your fellow Aquarian. I hope you guys are doing good. This is for all my Aquarian, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females. This is covering April 5th to the 11th, and we're going to be talking a little bit of health, career, work, finances, and love. So I hope you will find these helpful. I will have the link to the extended reading below in the description box. And of course, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, it's Nicloves with 2 eyes. All right, Aquarius, so let's just get right into it. So for this week, I feel like your main message or the theme of the week for you guys is to turn knowledge into wisdom, because you can have a lot of information, you can know a lot of things, but how are you putting it into practice? Are you using that information to be better, to make wiser decisions? Because yes, you may know how to, I don't know, let's say you know how to fix a car, and you know all the steps to take, but then when it comes time to do it, for some reason you let someone else do it instead of you doing it because you know all the tips and tricks, or you know how to get it done. But I feel like it goes deeper than that. There are a lot of people who know a lot, but they don't turn it into wisdom. They don't use it for their life. They don't learn the lessons. They just kind of like go by it and, just let it fly off, go by their head. So I feel like turn your knowledge, turn your experiences, your lessons into wisdom this week, and maybe refer back to them when you have moments of doubt or when you're questioning things. Okay. All right. And a lot of you have a lot of hidden wisdom that you may not even know. Like, why do I know this? I have no idea, but you just know it. And you need to trust in yourself. You need to trust in your spirit and trust in your heart and trust in your gut intuition always, because it never really fails you. Some of you could have a close connection with like a wolf or a coyote. Some of you may even have a dog that kind of looks like one, let's say like a husky, or just a dog or a pet that kind of looks like a wolf or looks like a coyote. But I feel like some of you have that like wolf spirit. Some of you maybe are lone wolves. You don't really ride in packs. You kind of ride solo for a lot of time. And sometimes even when you're around people, you still feel alone. I'm seeing that the number 67, 13, and 4 may be important numbers for you guys this week as well. It's just something to keep in mind. When it comes to your health, I feel like whatever you're doing, whatever you're eating or your regimen or your diet, it's doing well for your body. I feel like your body is receiving it well and you're feeling good. Like your digestion may be kind of just smooth sailing. You may not be having any issues this week. You may be making a decision to do something that's beneficial for your body, for your health, and I feel like it's gonna be the right decision to make. So if you've been trying to decide or you're trying to make up your mind, yes or no, I think most likely it's gonna be a yes for most of you. But I see your health doing pretty good, not really having any issues, so that's good to hear. And also if you were having issues with like any breathing or like respiratory problems, I see that kind of like being alleviated or like clearing up for you. So good. All right. When it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I feel like you are learning a lot. You are either learning or not learning. You are teaching. You are teaching a lot of things that you have learned. So some of you may be teachers, whether that's like for school or for something else, but I feel like some of you are teachers, or you have a lot of wisdom, you have a lot of knowledge that you may be sharing with others. And I feel like you're doing a good job of staying balanced with your work, with your career. You know how to be, stay on task and do things practically, but you also know how to take care of other things that need to be handled with more care. And I feel like a lot of people either respect you or they respect your thoughts, they respect your opinions. And I feel like you're kind of branching out. You're going to be teaching others or showing them different ways to do things and sharing your knowledge and your wisdom. So I feel like there's a good balance here. I could also see traveling or travels for work possibly, or traveling to an interview or to check out a location or for a home, anything like that. Okay. All right. When it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, I feel such good energy for you guys. So For some of you, you may have Cancer or Aries somewhere in your chart. And as far as the person you may be dealing with, or you could be dealing with sometime soon, I see that most likely could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If not, it could just be the energies, like I always say to you. And this person's first, middle, last name could start with a T as in Tom, M as in mom, or W as in William. So TMW, possibly one of those. And you guys, I feel like you have new love. You may already know this person, but I feel like you have new love coming in for you, a new love offer, a new opportunity. So this could be totally someone new that you have not met yet, or maybe you just recently met this person, so it's still kind of new, or it hasn't even happened yet. But I feel like this is going to be so exciting. I think you've been wishing, you've been praying for something like this. You've been planting your seeds, hoping that, you know, when the time is right, you'll meet the right person, or you'll meet someone that's maybe more fit for you, more aligned for you. And I think now it's when you're starting to see the results. I feel like this is someone who could be a creative person. They may work in the arts, entertainment, music, anything like that. I feel like they're really expressive, really imaginative. They may work with their hands. You know, like they can create things, create art. Maybe they, what else with their hands? Make pottery, work in construction, create, build things. I don't know, something with their hands. Or they could also do that as like a side hobby. Like they're a really artistic, creative type of person, possibly. Or they could like gardening, you know, stuff like that. Whatever resonates with you. And I feel like they're really gentle with their hands. Like they may really love to hold your hand, or like touch your hand, or like play with your hand, or I don't know, like do weird things with your hands. But I feel like they're really gentle with you. They're really sweet. They're really loving. And I feel like this person is gonna make the first move towards you if they haven't already. I feel like they're the ones that make the first move towards you. They go up to you, or they call you, or they ask for your number. Or they're like, hey, you know, I saw you walking by. I just wanted to say hi. I think you're beautiful, or I think you're attractive. I don't know. People don't do that nowadays, but you know what I mean. Like they may message you or hit you up, or they're going to make the first move towards you. However way that comes about, they're making the first move towards you. And I feel like they're kind of like going at it pretty direct. Like, hey, would you like to go out with me? Or I'd love to take you out. Or, I don't know, give you a bunch of compliments and just want to talk to you. Like, I think it's going to take you by surprise, honestly, because they're just so open. They just say it all. You're like, wow, like this person had the courage to come up to me and say all that. Like, that's crazy. Or just how they approach you, their demeanor, the way they say it, the way they formulate their sentences, I think just may like take you by surprise, and you're just gonna be like, okay, sure, all right. And I think usually you're not like that. You're like, I don't know, sure, whatever, maybe next time, I don't know. Or you may wait hours to respond. But I feel like with this person, there's like no games. You don't even think of like trying to play games. You're like, okay, cool, sure. Like you're equally as interested with them. And I think both of you kind of hit it off from the start. So kind of like in the Libra reading, I believe this is a connection that you guys feel from the moment you guys meet, or pretty early on. Like if it's not instant, it's like pretty early on, like first date. The first hour, the first few hours, you feel it. There's just this like magnetic pull between you two. And it's not just like, oh, I'm attracted to this person. No, it's like there's a connection. There's no awkwardness, awkward pauses, or like it just flows. You guys just connect really well. You understand each other. It just feels right. It just feels natural. Okay. And I feel like this is someone who is trying right now to find a good balance between their love, like their love life, and their work. So this could be someone who's really dedicated to their work, or they're still trying to grow their business, their career, and they're trying to find a good balance because maybe they've been so invested into their work that they haven't dedicated or made any time for love or to find love. And I think now they want to, so they're trying to find a balance because maybe they tend to lean too much in one side and neglect the other side. So I feel like they're trying to find, spend equal time with both. And this could be someone also who's part of a group, part of an organization, part of a club. Maybe they play sports on the weekend. Maybe they get together with certain friends and talk about things. Like, I feel like they're part of a team, part of something. Maybe they do sports or part of a golf club. I don't know, whatever it is that they're into. And I think right after you guys start talking, like this could be after you guys first meet or your first date, or even just like a week after talking to you, they're going to talk about you to their friends or their family or people who are close to them. Maybe the people they see every day, like their work, their colleagues, or just a few friends. They're going to mention you to their friends and talk about you, almost like showing off, like, oh my gosh, I met this girl, or I met this guy, they're so awesome, like kind of like bragging about you to their friends. So I feel like this is a good sign because they're really excited about you. And I feel like with you, you may kind of just be kind of in shock and like, I don't know, you may start overthinking about it, and you're like, I don't know, should I invest my time and energy into this? I don't know, I really like this person, but then I'm kind of scared, I don't know. And I think you're trying to find a good balance between your like softening up or your emotions, but also not being afraid to be dominant or be aggressive and express yourself. Because maybe sometimes you feel like you could be a little bit too blunt or a little too mean or a little too cold, and so you want to soften up sometimes and be a little bit sweeter, be a little more compassionate, nice. Not saying that you're not one or the other, but I think you're trying to find a good balance between the two, so it's not like you don't come off too like mean or you don't come off too soft. And I think you're trying to find the perfect balance here. But I feel like you want stability, you want passion, you want something exciting, you don't want some mediocre love, you want something amazing that just kind of like knocks you off your feet. But that also comes with other things. It also scares you because you know that that has a potential to maybe hurt you because it's so crazy, it's so magical, it's like fireworks. You want that. Like, yes, mediocre, normal, little mundane love is more safe, but you don't want safe. But I mean, riskier or magic is a little bit scarier because maybe it's riskier for you. But I think you're willing to take that risk, or are you? I don't know. But I feel like you've kind of hit a point where you've been through a lot of experiences, you've been through a lot of ups and downs, trials and tribulations. And I think at this point, at this day and age, you know when something is real or not. You know when there is a connection between you and another person. It's just like, once you've been around the block and you've been through a lot of experiences, you can tell when something is real, when something is not. You can tell when that connection is there, it's not. And I think you'd be lying to yourself if you didn't feel a connection, because I feel like there is a connection here with you and this person, and you not only feel it, but they really feel it, especially if they're the ones making the first move towards you. They see you and they're just like, oh, I gotta go for this, and they're really excited about this. So I feel like this is really new. It's still really fresh. It's still brewing. Got nice spring love turning into summer lovin', hopefully. But we're gonna continue in the extended to find out more about this person, any juiciness that may come up that maybe you need to know about them. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action or move will be towards you, and also your advice. But I feel this love is going to be blossoming all throughout April, okay? And things are going to get heated. Things are going to get exciting. I'm happy for you, Aquarius. I'm really good. I'm really happy to see this like more positive, uplifting readings. It just like, makes me so excited. So let's see where this goes. We'll continue the conversation below, and hopefully I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. All right, take care. Bye.